Hey everyone. So pretty recently, I've had a handful of people come and ask me, hey, how do you do your lighting and atmosphere? So I decided, why not make a video on it? First off, hi, I'm Fives. I strive to create detailed 3D immersive environments and experiences that I resonate with because I find it fun and relaxing and that I'm kind of good at it. I've been using Studio for like at least 8 years, give or take. And I've learned that lighting and atmosphere are key puzzle pieces that go into the bigger picture of drawing a line between a good game and a talented, gifted experience that people will remember. Some of you might be watching because you know me, or some of you might be watching to learn what I just said. I'll do my best to make sure that by the end, you'll step away from this video and you'll understand how I think about lighting, how I build atmosphere, and how to apply it to your own games, even if you're not a lighting expert. Before you even do your lighting, you gotta think, what mood and emotion am I trying to portray? How do I want this to feel? You can have the same landscape, and it can have drastically different lighting and atmosphere solely dependent on the mood and feeling you want the player to have. Alright, so you're watching a lighting and atmosphere video. Obviously, you already got your map done. And this is a little, base plate thingy that I use to display stuff that I made a while ago, and I just keep reusing it and using it for different lighting and atmosphere. So, let's say you want it to be a nice, bright, sunny day with a happy feeling, like the picture before. Or you want it to be some darker, more eerie, gritty, foggy atmosphere, like the picture before. Well, you're in luck, random citizen. I'll show you how to do both. Alright, step 1, clock time. Controls your time of day, and where your sun's at, obviously. Got mine set right above here. Put that at, I'd say 14 there. And obviously, it controls where your sun's at, and where your light glare and all that sun rays are going to be. But it also controls your shadows as well. So for this little trench area here, I want some nice shadow coming down on the side, so that'll help with that, because you want some light to dark contrast. Step 2, play around with the lighting properties. If you ever stepped foot outside, you'll notice that the sun's a bit brighter than this. So I'd recommend turning up that brightness, changing the lighting style to realistic too, and matching that ambience to something more with a yellow undertone, more brighter and happy. I mean, it may not change much, but the little details like that count. Alrighty, it's looking pretty good already, but if you want to go the extra mile, that's where the atmosphere comes in. When I say atmosphere, I don't just mean the actual thing called atmosphere. I mean, I do, but I also mean the skybox, bloom, color correction, depth of field, sun rays, and all that stuff. If you don't see any of the little features that I just said, you can always hit lighting here, and for instance, color correction effect. You're gonna slap that right in there. Picking a skybox is important, because you want one that looks good and complements your build. I just normally grab mine from Toolbox. Bloom here is basically the glow or the shine of the light from the sun, and also point lights and other stuff like that you add into the game. Your atmosphere, you typically want it to complement the colors you've chosen to be like the main focus of your lighting, which in this case is yellow and blue. I also like to give it a bit of density, haze, and glare just to brighten it up a bit. And usually I like doing this because the style that I'm going for with this daytime is from Halo 2 Anniversary, which is one of my favorite games, kinda ever. Next up, you got color correction. Here you can change the brightness, contrast, saturation, and tint. I don't like messing around with photos on your phone. All the options that it gives you. You can just enable and disable it also. It's pretty nice. When I'm doing color correction, I don't typically change too much with it. More so if we're doing stylized builds, if you want something black and white, or I don't know, just something super warped out like a I was changing it before. I'll just do a little bit of minor tweaks with it, just to add more warmth. Next up would be depth of field. I don't think I'm going to touch depth of field for this lighting tutorial very much, unless maybe I do that in the rain part. I have no idea, because I'm filming this before. But, yeah, you can see why. Doesn't really add much to the lighting at all. More so for just distance blur. Then finally we got sun rays. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You just mess around with how intense you want the sun rays to be. I'm actually kind of content with how it is right now, so I'm just going to let that be. Also, doing this tutorial, I found out you can stack sunray effects, which is pretty neat if you want to blind someone. Lastly, a big part that's often overlooked is ambient sounds. And for this one, I just grabbed a forest ambient sound from the toolbox and put it on loop in sound service. A large part of the atmosphere and the surrounding of the game isn't just visually, but also audibly as well. Well, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Ah, wait, am I missing something? Oh yeah, wait, I gotta do that old dark rainy part. So, obviously now that we're doing a darker atmosphere, we want to change time to night. And from there I'd go right into making the ambience pretty dark, to make it a stark contrast to our previous sunny daytime. For this one, I'll be adding a light as a point for the player's eye to catch, since it's also much darker. As we keep going and making more tweaks, it'll get darker. And obviously a major tweak that we need to make is changing that atmosphere, because we certainly don't need that glare anymore. Now you're probably thinking, oh Fives, why is it so bright? Because I forgot to edit in turning down the brightness. There you go. Nice and dark. I'd also go in that color correction, kind of reset it there because we don't need it to be that warm, and change that tint color to something more blue, or whatever you're going for. For our little light here, I don't really think it reaches enough, so I'll go and grab, got 2 point lights set up here, one for closer because the light does appear to be more bright closer up, and then one for distance to try and make it reach farther. I'm gonna take that, turn it down just a little bit, and then increase that range. So you got your little nighttime set up here, right? Little area, got your light and all, nice and happy. But you don't want it to be happy. It's a dark, creepy, eerie atmosphere. So let's actually add some atmosphere, and put some rain in there too. But you can't have rain if you don't have clouds. So if you go over to the terrain area here and you do the little click thing that I showed you before, and you type in clouds, you just pop some clouds in there. Go to the properties tab, and you can turn up the cover, and if you want to, you can also mess around with the density of them as well to make it seem more darker and heavier. And let's say you got more of a tinted color to your game, you can also change the color of the clouds too. So let's say you got some acid rain going on. Make it nice and green, or just leave it the way it is. This rain that I'm adding in here is a mixture of some of my own and some that I got from Toolbox. Luckily for you, the viewer, this game will be linked in the description uncopyblocked, so you can have the different settings, atmospheres, and the little build here from the video. Then finally, to top it all off, we got our sound effects. Put some rain sounds in there, and some night forest sounds, and that should tie it all together. Last part of this video, but definitely not least, here's some of my friend's work, Holly. She makes some amazing landscapes and atmospheres as well. The place I opened up this video was actually one of her creations. Her channel will be linked in the description, and I'm sure you'll be able to find some more Roblox Studio content from one of the best builders on the platform. Once again, I'm Fives, and thank you all for watching.